Hi guys, now Stages of Life part, and let's start. This is a story about a man whose name was Jim, and he was born 65 years ago, and his parents started their family a year before he came into this world, and his parents brought up him and rather strictly, and he started to crawl and then learned to walk, and approximately exactly while celebrating his first birthday, it was a great party with all their relatives. Then at the age of 2 he went to a kindergarten, and then at the age of 7 he went to school. He started his school, and there he learned how to write, to read, how to calculate. How his favorite subject was maths, and he liked school very much, but his behavior was not so good. Just he was a boy and have some problems with it, and sometimes he didn't obey his parents, and just during his teenager years, and parents were punished, and just he was punished by his parents. Then he made friends with his school friends, with his schoolmates, and just they were friends for ages after they finished school. Yes, 10 years later he finished school, and then passed all the entering exams so very successfully, and graduated, and just entered the university, and then he graduated from the university with a bachelor degree, and found a well-paid job. Then he decided to rent a flat, because he was just sick and tired of all this living with his parents, and decided to rent a flat, and he had many dates, but fortunately he met a girl, and they fell in love with each other, and they got married, and then they got engaged, and then got married. After 3 months later, they got married. His wife got pregnant after their honeymoon, and their son was born in a year after, just not exactly, just in 9 months after this honeymoon vacation. Of course, first they got a rented flat, and then Jim decided to buy a flat, or just a house, and a flat was bought, and he and his wife designed a baby nursery, and finally their son was born, and then maybe 3 or 4 years later they adopted a girl, and it was a real happy time together. Just they have a huge family of 4, and just also they have a dog, and live in a very cozy flat. Then Jim Jim has a really high position in his company, and it was well paid. And they traveled a lot with his kids and just with his wife, and they traveled abroad or just have really nice time together. And they visited many countries, and his wife has her own small business, and they had the time of their lives, he and his wife. And then Jim's son got married, and Jim became grandpa, and decided to retire to be to spend more time with with his family. And then unfortunately Jim got sick and passed away. That is the story about Jim. Thank you.